take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. He fields it from the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
False start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. All right, here we go, 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Caught by Flowers. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. It was Andre Sisco who hauled him down there. Falcons going nickel to defend this 3rd down play. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He lofts it deep, right sideline. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long. The Bills with a punt team out there. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Right back to Irving now. And he'll do what he can. That carry gets to the 35-yard line. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing a 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointment. Bills bring pressure, and one of them blocks it. And they'll take possession of the football.
It really is a battle of speed on a punt, Kate. It's why every special teams coach got that clock during practice to time their punt, and why every defender knows just how much time they have to get home. What a tremendous effort to earn that block punt.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Pressure coming, it's Murray. It's caught, this is Lad McConkey. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Handoff running left, here's Hall. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Center return, Nyheim Hines. Escapes a defender. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
That's 5, it looks like, on the play, so now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Irving on the inside give. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
At the 24-yard line.
Handoff headed right. Irving. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Back to throw, Mahomes. Has it down close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Irving has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Bails out of the pocket quick. By a man, and now he's in the clear. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. It was Andre Sisco who hauled him down there. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing from the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Back to the air, Murray. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
How about that? First sack of the game, and it comes from an unlikely source right out of that secondary. And I think that played a part in just how he was able to get there, the disguise. They weren't expecting him to be sent on the blitz, and catching him off guard is exactly what enabled him to make that play.
Jamie Gillen on now to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Falcons will take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Andrews with the catch. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. This is reeled in by Wilson. He's got to gain a 6 there. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's taken down at the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Running right, it's Irving. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That's complete to Wilson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. So now here's 3rd and 5. To the air, Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Touchdown, Atlanta! So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. They give to Hall on the draw. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right, we talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, it's Murray. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. They've got first down from the 31. Here's Mahomes now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Looking to throw Mahomes. He's got a man left. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. He's running for it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Play action, Mahomes. He's got Andrews. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Falcons will have a first. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds a man, right side. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This throw is caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Back to the air, Mahomes has it in close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons push their lead to 18. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bills' offense takes over. Not much time remaining in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Murray here on first down. That throw behind his intended target.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Completes this one to Kraft. And they make the tackle at the 38. So Buffalo's going to call its second timeout. 1st and 10, Murray. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Carney's kick is good. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So the defense decides to decline the penalty. Here comes the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's the end of 2 in Atlanta. The Falcons really spreading their wings. They're out in front so far. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up in Nashville. The LA Chargers in town to take on Tennessee. And it's the Titans with the lead as they hit halftime. 2 touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. Next, we're off to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Cooper Kupp, a touchdown reception. We were treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. On the return, here's Hines. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Falcons are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Irving here from the gun. He'll cobble together a yard there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
He has the first over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing is Mahomes. Andrews with the catch. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. This is ahead for about 5. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. 3rd down. Another throw for Mahomes. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They go right back to Hall. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Motioning the tight end now. Murray on 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Falcons will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
Here's the give to Irving. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bills set to take over offensively. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. They'll start this one out with Hall. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Called that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finds McConkey. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And 4th and 4 coming up. On now comes their punter. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Mahomes escapes the pocket. He's keeping it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
On the give, this is Irving. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Falcons football as we start the 4th. They hold a commanding advantage here. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Going with Irving here. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll run here following the penalty. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 4 on the play. Doesn't help a ton because they're still left with 3rd and 15. Right back to Irving now.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Looks like they will indeed try at 4th and 2. They'll go. It's Mahomes. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 27-yard line.
Now it's Irving. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5. They give to Irving, left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Gets this one to Andrews. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice.
And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons continue piling it on here in the 4th. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Point after, up and good for Myers. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Murray here on 1st down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. This finds Cooks, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Murray. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Looking for the back that time. And it's 4th down. They snap it to Murray. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stands.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw, Mahomes. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Wilson's got it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Falcons continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying the time for that play that led to the score.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now this offense getting set to work here. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He finds McConkey. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bills just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. Kyler looking to throw. Gets this to McConkey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10, Murray. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Back to the air, Murray. Throwing deep for the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills cut into the lead by another point.
Bills 13.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, generally still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.